Northeast can be a huge hub for organic farming, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman chairs a 40th GST Council meeting, discusses revenue shortfall and compensation to states. Tall flames continue to burst out of Oil India Limited BGR-5 well at Baghjan. COVID-19 cases continue to rise in the northeast. And Assam registers a spike of 111 fresh cases of COVID-19 today. Cases on the rise nationally as well as globally. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says organic farming can become a huge movement in the Northeast and it can dominate the global market. While delivering the inaugural address of the 95th annual plenary session of the Indian Chambers of Commerce through video conference, Modi said the government's current cluster-based approach to local produce will provide opportunity for all. Clusters associated with these will be developed in the districts, blocks in which they are born, adding that clusters will also be created for bamboo and organic products. Meanwhile, describing the Assam oil rig fire as a disaster, he assured that the Northeast can be a huge hub for organic farming. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today chaired the 40th GST Council meeting, where revenue shortfall and compensation to states were discussed through video conferencing. Minister of State for Finance Anurag Thakur, Finance Ministers of States and Union Territories and senior officers from Union Government and states were also present in the meeting. The GST Council met today for the first time after the nationwide lockdown, and the Council is expected to discuss major issues. As tall flames continue to burst out of the Oil India Limited BGR-5 well at Baghjan, 3 more experts are likely to join the team working upon to control the leak and correct the fault in the rig. Meanwhile, 3 engineers from Singapore are already working at the site, while 3 more from Alert Company shall join them shortly. On the other hand, Oil India Limited has announced a financial compensation package of ₹1 crore to the next of kin of Tileshwar Guhai and 60 lakh to Durlabh Gogoi. The family shall also be awarded pension, jobs and other facilities as a mark of respect to the supreme sacrifice made by the firemen. The Ministry of Petroleum shall nominate the names of the firemen for Bravery Award to be honoured posthumously. Meanwhile, the government and the district administration are monitoring the Baghjan development from close quarters. The tourism sector in the northeastern region has been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic. In view of this, Regional Director India Tourism, Mr. Sankar Shubhra Devabarman spoke to our correspondent Duina Borborua about the tourism sector in a post-COVID India and various measures necessary for its revival.
As I keep on telling to everybody that post-COVID-19 scenario will be the best for entire Northeast, because in the coming days, say 1 to 2 years, the conventional sense of tourism will be no more there, because you have to maintain the social distance wherever you go. So that means certain popular destinations which are very, very popular, now you cannot go in a horde with a lot of people, friends, family members, acquaintances, etc. everything, you know. Those things are over now. So the products, tourism products of Northeast are actually basically ideal for promoting the post-COVID-19 scenario. What we have in Northeast are ideal, like tea tourism, cave tourism, wildlife tourism, monsoon tourism, nature tourism. All these tourism products are ideal for promoting the promoting in the post-COVID-19 situations. You can enjoy those tourism within the framework of the so-called maintaining.
BJP candidate Nabam Rebia was today elected unopposed for the lone Rajya Sabha seat from Arunachal Pradesh. Secretary Legislative Assembly, who is also the returning officer for this election, announced the election of Mr. Rebia after time for withdrawal was over today. Chief Minister Pema Khandu, Deputy Chief Minister Chawna Main, several state ministers and MLAs were present during the formal announcement of his election at State Legislative Assembly. Talking to media persons after his unopposed election, Rebia expressed his gratitude for Chief Minister Pema Khandu, BJP National President JP Nadda and other party leaders for their support. He said he will work for the state and as well as the nation. Expressing happiness on Rebia's unopposed election, Chief Minister Pema Khandu said his vast experience in public life will help the state. In the northeast, Corona update, Assam records the highest number of total 3,430 COVID-19 positive cases, while Arunachal Pradesh has a total of 61 cases and 4 cured. Manipur has 366 total cases and 73 cured. Meghalaya has 44 total cases and 18 cured. Mizoram has a registration of 102 total cases and 1 cured, while Nagaland has 128 total cases and 22 cured. Tripura has 913 total cases with 273 cured. Lastly, Sikkim has 14 total cases and 2 cured. In Meghalaya, the government on Wednesday made it stand clear that it has no plan of imposing complete lockdown in the state in the coming days in view of the rise in number of COVID-19 cases. The assertion came from the government in the wake of speculation on social media on the possibility of more stringent lockdown after 3 positive cases were reported in the state on Tuesday night. Deputy Chief Minister Priston Tingsong said that economic activities have to continue, adding that with life gradually going back to normal, the government is prepared to deal with the situation. He, however, made it clear that the ongoing version of lockdown will continue till the end of this month with further relaxations. In the Assam Corona update, the state has registered a high spike of 111 fresh cases of COVID-19, which takes the total number of cases to 3,430, out of which 1,883 cases account is active. The state has witnessed till date 1,537 recovered cases and a total death of 7. With the rise in cases, the containment zones in the capital too have shown a gradual increase. In the national COVID update, as per data, the total number of COVID-19 positive cases amounts to 2,98,283, out of which 1,41,842 account for active cases. The total number of recovered stands at 1,47,195, while the total death toll has reached 8,501. Maharashtra has the highest number of 97,648 COVID-19 cases, followed by Delhi with 34,687 cases and Gujarat with 22,032. Globally, the total number of COVID-19 positive cases has reached an alarming number of 76,16,782, out of which 33,37,486 are active cases, while the death toll increased to 4,24,228, 38,55,068 have recovered. The US continues to be at top with 20,89,825 confirmed cases and deaths at 1,16,035, followed by Brazil with 8,05,649 total cases and Russia with 5,11,423 total cases. Assam Petrochemical Limited has initiated a project to produce 500 tons of methanol and 200 metric tons of formaldehyde per day in the state. It was stated today by the chairman of the organization, Bikul Deka, at a press conference held at Assam Administrative Staff College in Guwahati today. He informed that the country is producing only 25% of these two items compared to its total demand. The project, that is to start at Namrup at a cost of around rupees 1,709 crore, is expected to be commissioned in the month of December, DECA said. He also added that with its commission, 250 engineers along with many skilled people directly and thousands of others indirectly would get employment. However, the organization has contributed considerably in consolidating the treasury of the state in these trying times with its annual profit of around 110 crore rupees. Visiting Nongmengsong locality today, Meghalaya Health and Family Welfare Minister A.L. Hek expressed concern that COVID-19 patients are being stigmatized and reiterated the government's stand that there should be no discrimination against patients. He added that various kinds of rumors were being spread on social media about the people of Nongmengsong and about the virus in general, creating a sense of panic among citizens of the state. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tengsong informed that a dedicated team has been formed to crack down on those circulating unfounded rumors. Naval ship INS Shardul on 11th of June brought back 233 Indians to Gujarat from Iran under the Indian Navy's Samudra Setu operation, where they were stranded due to travel restrictions in view of the coronavirus-induced lockdown. The ship set sail from Bandar Abbas port of Iran on June 8, with these 233 Indians, mostly fishermen from Valsad district of the state, and arrived at Porbandar port on Thursday, said Defence PRO for Gujarat, Puneet Chadha. The ship is docked at Porbandar port and passengers are being deboarded. The local administration has made arrangements to send them to their respective native places, said Chadha. Before we end the news, the headlines once again. Northeast can be a huge hub for organic farming, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman chairs the 40th GST Council meeting, discusses revenue shortfall and compensation to states. Tall flames continue to burst out of Oil India Limited BGR5 well at Baghjan. COVID-19 cases continue to rise in the northeast. And Assam registers spike of 111 fresh cases of COVID-19 today. Cases on the rise nationally as well as globally. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.